pageant at the time, and it was not until many years, 7 years later, that we actually came back to this. Pageant was running off Broadway, and Bobby said, well, we should do another show. What about those twins? And I said, sure. And he said, who should we ask to write the music? And I said, well, I've always wanted to work with Henry Krieger ever since I saw Dreamgirls, which absolutely electrified me, that score, you know. It was everything I wanted to do in musical theater. And I said, well, I'll contact him through the Dramatists Guild. I faxed him, and he called me immediately and said, you wrote one of my favorite songs. And I was like, really? Because I hadn't had that much recorded at that time, but just right then the Boston Conservatory was having their 125th anniversary. I had met Henry several years before in LA, but we had a lovely talk for like a half an hour. We were in a television studio together, and the whole time I kept thinking, oh, how I'd love to write with you, you know, but I didn't have anything to pitch to him, and it just seemed impossible at the time. But then this Boston Conservatory Gala came up, and they asked Henry to write a song, and they were using a song of mine from, it's the closing number for Elegies for Angels, Punks, and Raging Queens, called Learning to Let Go. And Neil Donahoe, who runs the musical theater program there, I had sent Henry a bootleg tape of that song 2 weeks before he got my fax. And he just sent it to him saying, I think you might like this song. And he had been playing it every day for 2 weeks, and then he got this fax. So it always felt very synchronous.
Great. Hey, you guys in the court, come on in. Come in, the cast.